Oh, she good. She's good. Alright, we got the intake out. When you actually take the intake out, there's so much space around the engine, it makes me laugh. And obviously we've done the aircon delete, so it's even more sort of space with pipe work. But yeah, you couldn't really see it before, so I'll show you again. So we've got the Airtec Motorsport gold reflective heat tape. I ran something similar to this on my old Fiesta, but I put the tape on with it still in the car, which was a terrible idea because it didn't do it properly. And it was like a cheap eBay where it's actually the proper stuff, like there's a reputable brand. So we're going to be putting it on this Airtec one. Airtec one's a really nice bit of kit. Like I said with the previous intake, I wasn't really happy with it. Like I wanted a better intake, and I was fortunate enough to be given one of these by a subscriber, so that's awesome. So we're going to be putting that on the car with the heat tape, and then obviously the heat tape should keep some of the temps down. Because what I was thinking with this car, because I just said I want it to be a track build, I also want to go, say I get a decap pipe, I want to get the like exhaust wrapping that they have. I don't really know what it is, but it's like a wrap for heat. Like I want to go through all the extra necessary steps to keep my temps low before I even install the modifications, just to save having to take them off and on all the time. But Bobby got a welder, so I've been practicing my welds. It's gonna be hot. That's my tea for Tommy. I'm gonna show you. I did these lines. Yeah, I ain't good at it, but you know, I've been learning today, so it's always good. And I really want to get an Iron Man helmet because they look mad, but this lighting is like breaking the lighting on here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly give the pipes a clean up and then start applying the tape. It should be all good. Sick. Also, someone did say it might be worth cleaning this MAF sensor, because if they're dirty it can give you problems. So I'm going to clean this as well. Not with my dirty gloves, with clean stuff. Alright, we got the intake out. When you actually take the intake out, there's so much space around the engine, it makes me laugh. And obviously we've done the aircon delete, so it's even more sort of space with pipe work. But yeah, you couldn't really see it before, so I'll show you again. So we've got the Airtec Motorsport gold reflective heat tape. I ran something similar to this on my old Fiesta, but I put the tape on with it still in the car, which was a terrible idea because it didn't do it properly. And it was like a cheap eBay where it's actually the proper stuff, like there's a reputable brand. So we're going to be putting it on this Airtec one. Airtec one's a really nice bit of kit. Like I said with the previous intake, I wasn't really happy with it. Like I wanted a better intake, and I was fortunate enough to be given one of these by a subscriber, so that's awesome. So we're going to be putting that on the car with the heat tape, and then obviously the heat tape should keep some of the temps down. Because what I was thinking with this car, because I just said I want it to be a track build, I also want to go, say I get a decap pipe, I want to get the like exhaust wrapping that they have. I don't really know what it is, but it's like a wrap for heat. Like I want to go through all the extra necessary steps to keep my temps low before I even install the modifications, just to save having to take them off and on all the time. But Bobby got a welder, so I've been practicing my welds. It's gonna be hot. That's my tea for Tommy. I'm gonna show you. I did these lines. Yeah, I ain't good at it, but you know, I've been learning today, so it's always good. And I really want to get an Iron Man helmet because they look mad, but this lighting is like breaking the lighting on here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly give the pipes a clean up and then start applying the tape. It should be all good. Sick. So first things first, I'm probably just going to start with the shorter part, which is also kind of the harder part because it's got the bending, and then you have all the other additional parts for like your MAF housing and then the breathers and stuff like that. So although it is the smallest part, it's also got the most unique parts coming off it to get around. Now I've watched some videos on how to just install it. Like I want to make sure I do it properly, and I'll put it here because I was like practicing it. Now what I thought you could do is just like wrap it, load around once, and cut it at the end, and then it's done. it's not the right way of doing it. It's probably going to look the messiest. So the best way to do it is obviously doing it by a single sheet. So working at how much you need to wrap around once, cut it, then stick it on. And they do so a lot for the bends to sort of just cut it in half, go down the middle. So then it's a thinner piece, which it will go around the bend a lot easier. So it's probably what I have to do around the bend. And obviously when it comes to going around where the math housing and stuff is, that's where it's going to get very tricky. So I'll probably try and get around it and then just stick bits around it afterwards. It's just as long as it does the job, it does the job, you know what I mean? So it's mainly, the crossover bit will probably be the easiest part because it's a lot of long lengths, but it's just a lot of tricky little bits in it. And I'm pretty sure my scissors are a bit blunt, but this stuff should cut pretty easy. Anyway, enough talk, I'm going to start doing it now. And I took my math sensor out and I cleaned it on a bit of like white fresh tissue, and it had a load of like dirt on it anyway, so hopefully that sort of fixed that problem as well. But yeah, let's get to our heat management. Alright, so now I'm just gonna give it my best shot, and I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. It'd probably be best if you couldn't see what I'm doing, because I'm probably gonna do something wrong many times. But yeah, welcome to the time lapse. This has been recording for about 8.5 minutes, yeah. Definitely, if you're doing this, cuts it down the middle in half, makes it 10 times easier. If you try to do the full piece, it just creases. Now, I'm pretty impressed. It's come out like this so far. Obviously, I've still got the rest to do around here, and get around here is going to be a tricky part. But personally, it's coming out a lot better than I thought. I'll get some close-ups of it, and it does look good. I'm trying to make it look the best I can, and I know I'll get a lot of shit from my Fiesta and everyone says that I'll budget or whatever, but they're wrong. With my Fiesta, I really want to rebuild it to like a sick track car, and I'm trying to go the extra mile any way I can to make it that one bit better. And that's why you see I always take a lot more time and like care into it. And people give me shit like saying I'm building it back together with cable ties, but it works, doesn't it? It's looking good. I'm going to keep going. You're going to keep watching. I'm gonna have fun. It is quite satisfying doing this. It's like, I don't know what the word is. It's like calming. It's good for your spirit. Do you know what I mean? Good to keep you on a good edge. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going, and we'll have this done in like a minute, I reckon. But yeah, it's still about 10 minutes to do that, which isn't too bad. Bear in mind, I've never really done it before properly, so I'm pretty impressed. Are you ready to see my masterpiece? Come have a look. I've never spent so much time playing arts and crafts in my life. I need to build it back together, but this one I'm really happy with. Went around the math sensor and obviously got the top corner as well. Like I went everywhere with it. And then this other one here, I didn't show as much of me doing it because like, I've been here ages. This is the only bit I'm not too happy with because it's a bit messy. But apart from that, I've gone in on this. Look how much tape is everywhere. Around, I got it. I managed to get it underneath that on the stencil. I didn't want to go over the top. I was going to leave it just plain. Camera focus. But then I thought I'll slide it underneath, and that made it look like that. So go around here, all around the bends underneath. Like everywhere. The only bit that's not done yet is this bracket. I just need to finish that off, but it's not really much point, it's just a support bracket. But I mean, you can't tell me that this looks pretty bad. But that's gonna look so fire, especially when I click them together. Look at the basics. Let's just quickly film this big. Oh, I love it. Camper game. Yes, skidder for lifer. And we've got the baby. This is gonna look so good in the engine bay. Especially with the orange, it makes it pop, or the red, or whatever you want to work. Makes it pop like mad. Just going to put on these silicons and then get it back together. I've got this much left over as well, which is a decent amount. What I'm going to do is going to link down below Airtec Motorsport. Make sure you go check them out because their stuff is sick. They're like the only place and the best place and the only place where you should be getting your heat management stuff from. And obviously shout out to Airtec Motorsport as well for making sick induction kits. And shout out to the subscriber that donated it to me because that's awesome. I wanted to do the heat management in this as well, but I thought it'd be a bit too much. But I'm going to try and fit this in. I don't have them bits there, so it's not really going to work. It's just going to literally go like that. I can't bolt it in because I'm missing the bolt bits. But you mean like undo that clip there? I've got a Maxwell's trim tool in here that I can do that with. But I don't really know if it's wise just holding that in like that, but it's not like I can go in there anyway, so I might just do it. And then it's just like that, them washers can't hold through that. There's meant to be rubber grommets to go in these, but I've lost them. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do this trim tool, and then that can hold the rest of this in. Do not use trim tools one-handed because it does not work. Bear with. We'll get that in, put this intake back together, and then we can have a nice little booster boy again. And hopefully no more limp mode. Fingers crossed. Never drop the Jubilee clip when you're trying to do the crossover, because it scratches your hands up pretty bad, you know. The hardest bit about that was putting that crossover back in. So it goes down to that turbo elbow where I took the reducer off. I needed to pull it out and push it, so I had to put the reducer itself on with the silicone and then the crossover into it instead of doing it all in one section because it just weren't working. But she's on. I'm loving that Airtec stencil with the heat tape coming through, and the yellow actually goes quite well with it. I've also got the shielding now. Also, when you see I was doing this, I was pulling up the wrong one originally, but I need to get that out anyway to get it out of the way. But yeah, this is all nice and in now. Got the Airtec nice filter there. And it's looking good, boys. Now, all's left to do is, this is on properly. That, I don't know where the top is, but it is actually on there now. Originally it wasn't. And the metal bit there, the back was touching it, but it's not now. So I'm just going to start it up, check for boost leaks, and then we're all good to go. Make sure I don't go limp mode, but yeah, I have a lot of clearing up to do. Sick. I'll wait for it to get a bit warmer, then I'll get some proper revs in, but for now I'm just going to make sure everything's all good, now I'm bolt check it, and then we'll go rev it some more. Oh, she good. She's good. Let's pack up, which is shit, and then let's get on the road and see how it feels. And then get the BM in. But I want to do a burnout. Can't win. Guess who has another engine service light? This guy. The spanner comes on whenever I drive anywhere, and I don't know why. So all the boost pipes are good, clean the mashings up. When I start driving it, it's fine, and then it just cuts boost. Now, like I'm doing 60, so I go third gear for a rolling race, put my foot down. I could walk faster, but I'm still making my like turbo smart mouth sounds and that. So I do not know why this engine service now like it's normal. I remember when it started before I put any mods on either, so before people start commenting maybe it's the modifications. It's definitely not. Can anyone give me some advice? Like, is it because it was crashed and it needs like resetting? Altogether, or is there just something I'm missing out on? Because I do not know what to check. I do not know what's left, and most places shut to go get it read. So yeah, I mean the only good thing I can say is keeping my miles per gallon very good, because I can't hit boost. So not small miles, I'm getting some good MPGs, but I'd rather have a boost on it, so I can make cool sounds. I just can't go anywhere, and it's very annoying now. So please comment down below if you have any idea what can solve this. And I might as well end this video now because there's nothing else for me to film. So smash a like if you enjoyed, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, check out the Patreon. There's like 2-3 police cars on this bridge in front of me, so fuck what's going on there. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.